UK Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Rocket Mortgage Classic is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam in the booth. We find ourselves at an old world gem. That's right, the Detroit Golf Club. A Donald Ross designed back in 1916. Rich, you don't see these kind of courses too often on the PGA Tour.
No, we do not, unfortunately. Love old classic golf courses. This is just a gentle opening hole, just 395 yards from the back of the tee box there. Want to hit it about 280 to get it past those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. Second shot should come into this green with some kind of wedge.
My heart's pounding, my palms are sweaty. Let's see how they play out. And let's see what he can do here today. Well, that's a handy shot. Time for the second shot into the first. Well struck. An opportunity for a birdie here. Well, that's a lovely way to get going. They've already started this event under par.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
Length really isn't a feature, Rich, at the Detroit Golf Club. At the second, bombs away.
Bombs away. This is probably one of the strongest par fours on this golf course. Basically just a straightaway hole. Just take driver out and get with it. Second shot should be coming into this green with some kind of short to mid iron.
That's nicely done. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, that's a great shot. It sets up a wonderful birdie look here at the second.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances. This one's looking good.
He's a fan favourite, HV3. Why don't we take a look at a great shot from him?
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
Oh, that's a beauty. How about holding that one? And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Rich, the third hole, not too dissimilar to the first.
It's not in length, 390 yards from the back of the tee. Again, need to hit something about 280 yards to get it past the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Again, with a short iron in their hand, players are looking to make birdie.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Oh my goodness. That was brilliant. Didn't even think you'd get on the green from there. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. And down it goes. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. The par 5 fourth is a monster, 616 yards.
This is a big par 5, isn't it? Tee shot, if you have any hope of reaching this green in two, must find the fairway, avoiding the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, you'd have to hit a really strong 3-wood, moving it from right to left to try and chase it up onto this green. Laying it up short and right of that fairway bunker might be the play for most players, setting up a pretty easy pitch shot for their third.
Wow, that was just striped. Second shot here on the fourth. A big bold play, and it almost paid off. Close to the surface. Let's see if they can get it up and down.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Oh, super putt that. What an eagle. And that will take him to 5 under. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Rich, this par 3 fifth really resembles a Donald Ross, an elevated green, and you miss anywhere, and you're going to struggle to make your 3.
Absolutely. Reminds me a lot of something you'd see at Pinehurst, where there really isn't a flat spot anywhere around the edges of this green. So a quality iron shot is a must on this par 3.
Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet. That's frustrating. This is a par putt. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently 5 under for the day. The par 4 6th, Rich. Plenty to navigate here.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4.
Yeah, that one will play. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here.
Oh, what a shot from the bunker. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Great looking shot this. Oh, they're dialed in. It's an absolute clinic.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
8 feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
Oh, so close. That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par. Currently at -5 now for the event. Well, if you're not a couple under already through 6 holes here at Detroit Golf Club, you'll want to look to make a birdie at least at the par 5 7th, measuring 555 yards.
Yes, a hole that every player in this field must take advantage of. Just the fairway bunker down the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. You find the fairway, and all of a sudden you're licking your chops as you know you can reach the green into setting up, hopefully, an eagle putt. Anything missing over in the left-hand bunker, though, could get a little dicey. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
We continue our coverage over at the 16th. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, that's stealing one. A birdie against the runner play. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Let's return to live play now. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Well, that's beautifully judged. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Oh, how about that one? And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. The 8th is a short par 4, measuring just 360 yards, Rich. Decision to go for it or just delay it back?
I like going for it 8 days a week, twice on Sunday, as you well know, Luke. So I'm going to go ahead, take out driver, and give her a whirl. Hopefully avoiding the trees over on the right-hand side. Want to hit it over in the left-hand bunker or just shy of it, setting up a very simple pitch shot.
Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
It was on a good line. Just 3 feet to the cup. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. The opening 9 finishes with a par 3, Rich, around 200 yards.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green, slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. What an opportunity to make a birdie. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that will take him to 8 under.
An absolute beauty here.
We're witnessing a clinic there by Will Zalatoris. Nearly hold that one. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. The back 9 at Detroit Golf Club opens up with a mid-length par 4.
Yes, a lot of players are going to take driver out and try and hit it up and over those trees and over the bunker down the left-hand side, setting up a very simple second shot into this par 4. It's a great opportunity to start off this back 9 with a birdie. That dog will hunt.
And taking aim from around 100 yards here. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. And tidy looking shot, that one. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
That's a good putt to make that one. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. The 11th is the longest of the par 3s on the course, Rich. Another strong one around 230 yards.
Another long par 3 on the PGA Tour. It gets annoying after a while saying it, doesn't it, Luke? And I can promise you as a former player, it was annoying to play them as well. Just be sure not to take too much club on this par.
That's outstanding.
Hole in one, meet you in the 19th hole later, my friend. What a shot. What a shot. Let's go ahead and put the old stink eye on another one.
Hole in one. I could watch this on repeat.
He finds himself in a share of 10th place. The 12th hole, Rich, a good test, particularly with a tee shot.
It is a demanding tee shot here. Want to avoid that fairway bunker. To carry it, it's about 300 yards. Should you get past it, you have a mid-iron into this par 4 that you'd love dearly to make par on.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Going with the 8-iron here.
Nicely done.
And this putt to move into the top 5. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. The par 4 13th is a short one, measuring just 385 yards, Ridge. Are you expecting players to go after this?
A few of them will, but I'm not too sure I like that play. Players basically want to lay it up down the left-hand side, but don't get clumsy and knock it in those fairway bunkers. Anything out to the left-hand side is going to set up a very short wedge shot for their second. All the players will be thinking about making birdie on this par 4. Absolutely tattooed that one.
Second shot here on the 13th. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Lovely effort, that. And this putt to move them into a tie for second. Yeah, you'll take that. Good birdie.
I like it. 2 in a row.
And that finds him in a share of second. Just 5 holes remain in the round here, and there's some birdie opportunities starting with the par 5 14th.
Yes, at 560 yards, you just want to make sure you avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. From there, most players will be able to go for this green in 2 that is surrounded by water on the front and 2 deep bunkers over there on the right-hand side. It's a wonderful opportunity to get some confidence over the last 4 holes by knocking it on in 2.
And now over to Justin Rose. And in she goes. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Playing this shot from about 230 yards out. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Going with the hybrid. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. And this putt to move to 15 under par. Just didn't drop. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet.
It's looking solid.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Rich, the 15th, a great little short par 3. Really only a wedge off the tee, but gee, you need to be deadly accurate.
That you do. Just 150 yards from the back tee, and again, a signature design by Donald Ross, where everything on the edge of the green funnels away from it and down into a couple of bunkers, left and right, 1 short and nothing in the back. Still, with just a wedge in your hand, players must be thinking birdie.
Time to take a look at some of the action from elsewhere on the course.
I got to say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
I got to say, from that spot, that's exactly what they were trying to do.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. All right, Rich, a couple of strong par fours remain, starting right here at 16.
16 is a wonderful par 4, very difficult driving hole. You must keep it out of those 3 bunkers that dot both the right and left-hand side of the fairway. From there, you're going to have a second shot that's fairly flat, and funny enough, a fairly flat green as well. Still, players are looking to make a solid 4 here. Nothing worse.
Well played, mate. It's time for another highlight. Let's head to the 17th hole. Tony Finau with a fantastic shot. And into the hole it goes. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
This one is chewing fiber.
Oh, right by the hole. Outstanding shot. High quality. Putting for birdie here. It's on a good line. Well, that'll play. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The last of the real scoring holes comes here at the penultimate hole, the 17th, the par 5, stretching at 575 yards.
Most players will be able to get it over the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, some 275 yards off the tee. And from there, it's a pretty straightforward second shot with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood. Those who elect to lay up have to be mindful of the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You can't get careless and knock it in there. Anywhere up and around the green, though, with your second shot, you should have a good opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Oh, that was so close to going in. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
A chance to move into first place here. Tracking. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. And that's going to hoist him into first place. Now leading by 1 shot. The finishing hole, Rich, an old world classic.
It is definitely that. Players are going to want to aim out to the right-hand side, away from the bunker and the water that is down the left-hand side. And from there, they're going to go in with a short to middle iron for their second to a green that tilts pretty significantly from back to front. This truly is a wonderful finishing hole.
From about 130 yards here, he leads the field by a stroke. Yeah, that one's looking good. Oh, that one just missed the hole. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.